Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is March 12th, 2024. Lance Brock here, as always, once again, and hope everyone is having a great Tuesday morning. And I know I sound like a broken record by now, but once again, sorry for not doing the Raw recap episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic last night. So what I'm going to do is, the plan is to talk a little bit about last night's Raw this morning on GMWF, and not gonna do really a full recap, but just go over the show a little bit, which from this past weekend, we are now just a little under 4 weeks till WrestleMania 40, the grandest stage of them all, the showcase of the Immortals, which, real quick before I get into Raw, I won't be able to get WWE 2K24 since, unfortunately, it is not available. Just a second, let this rude truck go by who's driving by, even though people are trying to record podcasts while they are walking to work. So WWE 2K24, unfortunately, I won't be able to get it because it is not available on Switch, which is the only gaming console or gaming system, whatever they're called these days, that I have. But let me know in the comment section if you have WWE 2K24, if you played the 40 years of WrestleMania thing. Let me know how that is, and also just overall, what do you think of the game so far? I've heard good things about it, and I'm hoping one day that maybe they will release it for the Nintendo Switch. But who knows? Because I've noticed, I have checked, and the last game since WWE has switched to 2K, the last one to be available on Switch was actually WWE 2K18, the one with Seth Rollins on the cover. And I just got my Switch a little while back. It was around the time when AEW Fight Forever came out. So I'm hoping it'll come out, and I checked because I was actually going to buy a copy of it when I got my Switch, but even on Amazon, all they have is used, and I believe it's, last time I checked, even the cheapest is about 70 something just for a used copy of it, and definitely not going to pay that much for a used one. So now at this time I will get into last night's WWE Monday Night Raw, and we have the man Becky Lynch defeating Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell defeating Maxine Dupree and Ivy Nile. And in this one, man, Candice LeRae was vicious and brutal, screaming at Maxine Dupree when she did the backwards caterpillar move, and they got the win. the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships over Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, representing the House of Truth, or House of Truth. I don't know why I said that. Well, his opponent's name. I'll start over. Representing the Judgment Day, Damian Priest defeated R-Truth. Sorry about that. I guess maybe I was reading the notes here and I saw Truth. So for some reason I went back to the Ring of Honor days when Truth Martini was managing, or his wrestling school here in Michigan. Either one of those reasons, sorry about that. Sorry to Senior Money in the Bank Damian Priest. And Sami Zayn in the main event defeated Ricochet, Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, Shinsuke Nakamura, and JD McDonough in the gauntlet match to earn the Intercontinental Championship match against Gunther at WrestleMania 40. The question is, I'm sure most wrestling fans love Sami Zayn, but is he the guy to defeat Gunther and take the Intercontinental Championship off of him, ending this historic reign that he has had so far? I honestly, part of me wants them to keep this title reign going. And definitely nothing against Sami Zayn, like I said, but part of me would actually like to see Gunther hold on to the IC title even longer. But that's just me. Maybe someone else has a different opinion about it. And that is all for this Tuesday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Tonight we have WWE NXT and a new episode of Dark Side of the Ring. I'm poorly prepared and don't remember which episode is on tonight, so I apologize for that, but I am going to try to look it up real quick now. Hopefully I can real quick. Sorry for the dead air there. And, now I remember. Buff Bagwell. That's the new episode tonight of Dark Side of the Ring is Buff Bagwell. That should be a pretty good one. I've seen the trailer. Talks about him shooting his own father when he was younger. I believe his mother was abusing, or his father, was abusing his mother. And I remember watching Buff Bagwell definitely when he was young, when he first started in WCW as Marcus Alexander Bagwell, and then of course would go on to be Buff Bagwell. And I'm sure they'll talk about the Booker T match, even though it's not really remembered for any good reasons. But the first time they had WCW as a part of WWF Monday Night Raw in 2001. I'm sure that'll be discussed, but should be a pretty good episode, I think, overall. And once again, that's all for this episode of 360 Good Morning Wrestling fans. I will be back tomorrow morning to preview tomorrow night's huge edition of AEW Dynamite. Big business. Looking forward to that. Hope everyone has a great Tuesday. Hope everyone enjoys NXT and Dark Side of the Ring tonight. I will talk to everyone tomorrow morning. Until then, have a great pro wrestling day.